Capricorn, this is Astrology Kiki with your January 15th through 21st forecast. Um, Wanted to let you know, I don't know if you're already looking at your sun and ascendant and possibly even your moon horoscopes. If you really want to get a good picture of your individual horoscope instead of reading something that you and millions of other people in the world share, you can go to my website at askiki.com, and we will actually take your personal birth chart, so the date, the time, and the location that you were born, and create a personal horoscope just for you. So that's at askiki.com. But going into the weekly horoscope for you for Capricorn, kind of along the lines, it's not as eventful as last week, but kind of along the lines of the whole month. There's a big third house emphasis, and first house. First house is you, your personality, your ego, your appearances, your goals and dreams. But third house is the house of travel, short distances, communication, transportation, any kind of communication with regards to emails or phone calls, letters. Maybe you're in constant contact with a lot of people in your community or your siblings. So there's a strong focus on that, as well as when I say transportation, it could be your car. You're traveling by plane or train, not terribly far. It's not like an abroad, over the seas kind of travel, but just short distance, city to city travel. And on the 19th, Mars will be in challenging aspect, which is, in this case, a square, to Saturn in your 12th. So Mars will be in your third house. Mars can be aggressive, so be careful when it's in your third house, your house of communication. Just be aware of the words that you use and try to be a little bit more positive, because Mars can be the planet of aggression. You want to watch your communication with others on a day where you have a challenging aspect with Mars. And it will be square to Saturn, and Saturn is a challenging planet. It can be a challenging planet. It is your ruler, so maybe not as much for you as some of the other signs, but Saturn in general likes you to be conservative. It likes you to, it's a taskmaster. It wants you to follow the rules and be restrictive. Don't kind of go wild. So Mars will be in a harsh aspect to Saturn, and Mars is in your communication and travel, and Saturn is in your 12th house of the subconscious and spirituality and secrets, confidential things. So two very kind of opposing houses. One is very extroverted, the other is very introverted. And where we can see this come into play might be some kind of confidential matter that's revealed or communicated, or there's some kind of obstacle or issue with regards to that. 12th house is also the house of institutions like government and schools and jails and hospitals. So maybe there's some communication with regards to something along those lines. The 12th house is fairly broad in scope, but you also might want to kind of write down your dreams. It's a very subconscious house, and with the house of communication, maybe you want to write down what you're dreaming and just take note of that. But this might not be the easiest of days. It's a very short aspect, so just on the 19th. But sometimes, I know personally, whenever I have something square my Saturn, I usually can have some challenges on that day. On the 20th, Venus will be in positive aspect to Pluto, and that will be between your third and your first house. So again, strong third house focus. A sextile aspect is positive. It's there's probably a lot of communication, maybe with your siblings, but with regards to a very sort of outgoing, personable, people are looking to you to communicate with and reaching out to you, or you're reaching out to them. So a very positive day on the 20th. Next, this will continue. This is kind of all month. You have the strong third house focus. And next week, there will be a new moon in your second house, so stay tuned for that. New moons are beginnings, and that will be in your house of earned income and finances. So, looking forward to it. Thanks.